be a spectator in a game. Is that weird?
No.
Hey, Vorphy, we might need a sub.
Because
Like,
I've
I'm
never seen anyone be a
Harley's a
spectator in
sub.
a game.
Or we
Oh,
might go into a
wait.
4v4.
Ugh.
I would rather not.
Yeah, no. Vorphy 4s are like.
Text, buddy.
Vorphy 4s?
All right. Let me call up Chulo quick. Let me call up
What's up,
Chulo.
I am going to remove
Forrest
Tex as a friend
has it,
on
but
Discord.
he's.
Let's find someone to sub him if we need to, guys.
Text,
Our-
removed friend. Text, friendship
How
over.
dare
Oh,
dare
guys,
you
let's
put me
get Alice
through
to be on our team. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I would quit.
Yeah, I would be done. I would go play Monster Hunter.
If
I
we don't
was
know
joking.
anyone else, if we text can be here, do we know anyone else that'll join?
I know
our-
Raw Dog.
Does
I can
Ven
go
have
yell
it?
at
But he's-
Lawrence.
Yeah, I would say, what about Tristan and Evan?
Oh, there you go.
No, I'll
Oh,
go
Tex
get
is
Lawrence.
in. Tex made it. Tex is here.
Yay.
Out of here, you're gonna leave in the next 5 seconds again.
He's
Can
going
we?
to
Do we?
good
What are the
boy.
timeout rules? Are there any calls for timeouts? Okay.
All right. So what are the actual? So we,
Hey,
I don't know what
Team
the
Little
ESL
Nubs, I
rules
need to give
are.
you guys a warning real
What?
quick before the
What?
ESL. My stomach and a lower intestine feel like Chernobyl during the meltdown. So
Oh yeah, man.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
okay.
dude,
You
I'm
can,
eating
you can get a
sushi right
kill
now.
and then go take a poo poo.
yeah.
Dude,
So I
this
don't
is
know what the
starting off
ESL
great.
rules
Just play-
are.
just
So
play-
we're
just play
picking
Cap
and
Can.
banning a map
Put
and
down
then
your thing.
a
Plant timer's gonna be-
operator. I don't know how that works. What are we doing? How does this work?
Or play like Mira and then just ignore. Just place your mirrors and then you're done. Cat, what do you want from me?
Pet it. Easy.
Okay,
She's so
out of all
annoying.
the things you send me weird Snapchat stuff, you don't send me a Snapchat of your fucking cat.
I was about to
Fine.
say I got like 50
Fine.
weird snaps from Flamey the other day, like just of random shit. And I'm like,
She
Fine,
sent me
Fine,
pictures
I'll
of
get my
tic
cat.
tac toe games earlier today.
Dude, she always
hold on,
does
I
weird
haven't
shit
checked
like
my
that.
snap. Oh look, I got a new snap from Flamey.
What the fuck are these toe games?
She sent me tic tac toe games through Snapchat. It was
Hello?
weird.
Hello, Vorphy. Hello.
One
Who's
is
flipping you off for
long.
almost every single one?
About. Wait. I thought we were pretty.
There you
chill.
go.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, reactor meltdown. I'll be back.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Thanks
Good
for
luck.
sharing that.
Mhm.
Can we take a step that's on one of the other teams?
Well, I'll swap
I
around.
can get
each
A-Rack.
round.
I'm
Wait,
looking right now.
Oh my god.
Cole,
That's
get
a
back here.
little
God damn it. I'm the one who's gonna play with him. I'm just kidding.
slam
Okay.
gam. Is Penguin alive?
Oh god. What did
He's
I
at
do to
work
you?
right
Why do you
now.
hate me? Here. Snipping.
Well,
Arak's on.
A-Rack is on, and he would love to play Strat Roulette.
I'm sure he will.
Oh wait, Strat Roulette too.
Who's
Yep,
online?
we are the Strat Roulette team.
Wait, what? So, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Someone did
I
not
already
properly inform Slim.
If you guys don't
Okay,
have
I thought I
someone
did.
else,
I'm
I have a very
sorry.
slim chance of getting you a guy on your team.
Who?
His name's Bacon. He plays Siege. He doesn't play that often. I can hop in chat though and ask him real quick if he's willing to do a sub. Not even on my team though.
We're 1 minute over.
Who's available?
Once again, could ask A-Rack.
I could probably yell at Lawrence, or we can yell at Coffee maybe.
Coffee
Alright, I'll
Mine.
grab A-Rack.
Is
If
Coffee
only-
online?
Yeah, Coffee's online. I'll message him.
Get Alice on their team.
Where the fuck is?
Yes, let's get Alice.
No.
Yeah,
Have her
you can have
boot up.
Alice.
Well, I would say I was about to say Con, but I don't actually want Constantine on their team.
Con's fine.
No,
That was
Bush doesn't
good.
wanna play against Con.
Arak.
Yeah, Con's
Yep.
pretty good.
A-Rack is excited to be on our team.
Greetings.
Yeah, let's go, Arak. Come on, me
Arak,
and
I'll
you,
explain
brother.
what our stuff
Brother.
is whenever we get into the actual chat. Or the
Yeah,
other chat.
no worries. You'll get it.
Can you all invite Arak? Okay,
He's
cool.
like, oh, Tex, what are you doing?
If tape shows up, you're gonna have to leave, but otherwise, you're our sub.
All right.
I press S for ready.
All right, here we are. We're live, and welcome to both teams, Meme Team 6 and Little Nubs. I believe Meme Team 6 is going to be doing some strat roulette shit today, so it's going to be interesting. We'll start off with the bands, the map bands. So I'm going to flip a coin. Meme Team 6 is going to be heads. Lil Nubs is going to be tails. Whichever team gets the coin flip gets the first ban. So we're going to go back and forth with the map bans until there are 3 maps left. If you press Alt, you can see the whole map pool. So it's
Oh my god.
Oregon, Clubhouse, Consulate, Bank, Border, Coastline, and Villa. So I'm flipping the coin now. And it's heads. So Meme Team 6, you get the first map ban.
Can we ban Bank? I'm not saying this.
Bank.
I'm
Should we be
asking-
in a different chat for this?
No.
Yeah.
You don't.
I'm okay with
Arac
banning
is muted.
Bank.
Or Bank.
Arac's always, yeah.
All right.
Bank's fine.
Bank is gone.
Bank. Thank
Cool.
God. Yes.
Lil Nubs, what's your first ban?
Villa?
I don't. Yeah,
Villa,
I'd say
Villa for sure.
All right,
Yeah.
Villa. Everyone's banned Villa so far, even though it's the best map of the game.
Mhm.
We just
Too
don't
new.
know it.
We're not used to it.
Slam
All right.
down.
Way too new.
Meme Team 6.
Coastline.
Coastline.
Oregon. Oh, coastline. Okay.
Are you guys need to
Really?
come to the consensus.
I'm cool with it.
I say coastline because
Yeah, I'm okay with
defending the bomb objectives on that site, if they take even one
Oh,
site, you're not getting
yeah.
it back. It's like getting bitten by a
Flamey
dog.
JG the
that has
best says, "Tell Flamey I say hi."
Who is?
Cause she's a
Oh,
girl.
hi.
She's a girl.
And then Lil Nubs, what is your last ban?
Do you guys want to ban Consulate?
I would say consulate or border.
Oh, I like Border.
I'm probably better at Border than I am Consulate.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
Consulate,
so I'd say Consulate.
All right,
Let's do it.
Consulate
Name
it is.
Damn it! I love consulate.
So that means that the
Thank
maps that are going to be played in order will be Oregon, Clubhouse,
you.
and then
Border.
Border.
Think I would
So
do
of course,
Clubhouse.
Border will be the third map if it goes to to game 3.
Cool.
All right.
Now, do we know if
Okay.
that will or not? I asked
So-
the rules, but I missed it.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what? Say that again.
I don't know what the rules are. I asked earlier, but you were doing other things. I
I
think.
mean, it's Siege. What rules? No cheating.
You were
No.
doing.
He's saying to
said
score
ESL
wise
rule, Like, I'm like, how
for-
does this work?
Oh, okay. So, if you watched the stream yesterday or earlier, so yesterday it was the ESL structure where it's one team defends 5 rounds and then the other team defends 5 rounds. But we
Okay.
swapped it to a more standard structure with 2 less. So rather than being 10 rounds, so you have to win 6, it's going to be you have to win 5, and then you alternate attacking and defending. So normal structure, just with you need to get to 5 wins instead of 4.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
You may now, unless there's any more questions, you may now separate into your separate rooms.
Ye-
We call dibs on.
E-
Ah,
Meme team 6 is team 1.
Oh, get wrecked.
Yeah.
And please ready up when you are ready. Now there should be, I believe, the God Drums is going to be joining me.
He's gonna do this a lot. Just fair warning. So we're probably gonna be going 4v5 most of the game.
Okay.
He's like this. We're used to it at this point.
All right. That's your guys' choice.
It's not really a choice. It's just he says no, it won't happen, and it happens. Yeah. Okay.
As I
just fair
mean,
warning.
I'm saying it's
Yeah.
your choices, and if you want to deal with that, that's fine.
I mean, we're.
Holy shit, I
Yeah.
thought you were dead. What the fuck?
All right, can you guys ready up if you're ready, please?
We are not. We're currently discussing something.
Hurry up. All right, teams are ready.
Your mom
And
gay.
here we go. First map on Oregon. I believe I'm getting commentary company in just a moment. Now, given the fact that Meme Team 6 is going to be playing using Strat Roulette, I mean, they did ban Hibana, so we'll have to see what happens here. It's certainly going to be an interesting game. And we're seeing the Ash ban too. And then they're going for Mira on defense. That makes a lot of sense for Oregon. Unfortunately, you can't ban Recruit.
Alright, I'm gonna mute you, Morphe, and then just listen. Like, through the stream, I mean, so there's not the delay.
It's actually easier if you don't listen to the stream, because then you can actually respond to me. That's what Tape did yesterday. Alright, we're seeing Finka coming out on the attacking team. Haven't seen her played that much, but she was put to good use yesterday. Legion on the defending team as well. Again, somebody that we've seen almost every single round. And of course they are in the laundry room, so no big surprise there.
The Mira and the Maestro bans are unsurprising. Ash ban is pretty surprising. Surprised they wouldn't ban Glaz. Or yeah, really any of the more annoying attackers. Like Ash is like the least of your problems, to be honest.
Yeah. But I guess considering that they're considering that one team is gonna be doing Strat Roulette half the time, I guess it's not it's hard for the other team to do an appropriate ban.
Bomb located by attackers.
Now, we do have Arak standing in as a substitute for Tate because he was unable to make it on time.
The defenders only... They don't have... They have one C4 on the mute and then the smoke, but they don't really have any way to stall a plan for very long. With the Maestro band, there doesn't appear to be a rotate between sites yet.
No, they have a rotation open. What's interesting to me is that they are... they're still playing as if they have a Mira, but they do not.
Yeah, they're opening up the exact same stuff. I guess it makes sense though, because that is the best place to smoke.
And what are these guys doing?
Smoke.
Oh my god.
Are they doing a train? They are.
They're
Alright, so it's the money goes in first, and then everyone follows the train.
Yeah,
I got
that's
it.
what it looks like. And he hasn't extended his shield yet. There it is. I wonder if they're gonna be using.
It's gonna be beautiful. If the defenders figure out what they're doing, this is gonna.
Mute is right behind them on the stairs. They have no idea.
Do they know? Do they know the mute's there?
They don't seem to.
They don't know. They don't know. This is about to go bad.
Two attackers get taken out and one defender. Mute's peeking. There goes IQ. Just Blackbeard and nope. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, that's what I thought, honestly. As soon as the defenders became aware of what they were doing, the attack was going to collapse immediately. This site just has too many choke points, including those stairs, to where you can't all push from one angle. But I guess meme strats.
Got a recommendation to turn down the game volume a little bit. That makes sense. And Donut, are you asking when is the second game think it's gonna be.
No, G2 is what Penta became.
Oh,
So
oh.
he's just joking.
Okay. Obviously, next weekend, you know, they're gonna be sponsoring us and everything.
It'll be Rogue versus Sin 2.0.
Yeah. And we're seeing the Glaz and Blitz
See, this
coming out.
is where I'm feeling like the ban phase was a bit of a waste because they've brought both. Oh, they changed out the. Interesting. So Thermite 6-pick.
Yep, Thermite 6-pick. It doesn't look like the defenders are going for a 6-pick.
Surprised they're committing to the Frost.
Well, I mean, the game yesterday we had one player playing Frost the entirety of all 3 games, and he only got 1 Frost trap the entire time. So I'm not sure. I mean, talk about commitment. That was a significant overcommitment.
So this defense is nothing other than the smoke canisters to stop a plant.
Yeah, it also doesn't appear that they're reinforcing anything.
5.
I mean, this is the meme team for a reason.
Yeah, they haven't reinforced a single thing.
5 seconds left before insertion.
They will be, if they get too far behind, they will be switching up to a more serious playstyle. At least that's what we've discussed with them. Looks like we've got Doc going for a possible spawn peek, but unfortunately nobody spawned over there. Little Nubs are. That was unfortunate for Smoke there. Tried to run out, but Glaz was waiting for him in the smoke.
Yep, that's not the person you want to run out on as a smoke. It looks like they're trying a similar double shield push. Double shields is a little unusual.
It is, but against an X-Structure team, Doc might get a kill here on Thermite.
Yeah, if the Thermite doesn't know.
There goes Thermite. Dokkaebi possibly as well. He's super lit, but of course he's Doc. Meanwhile, downstairs, the 2 shields are starting to breach a little bit with Glaz, but they haven't really pushed yet. 1 kill each at this point. Got the Legion creeping up slowly.
They don't seem to have realized. They either haven't realized or they haven't figured out how to capitalize on the fact that none of the hatches are reinforced. They're not really trying to take Meeting Hall at all.
Yeah, and of course, it doesn't matter that they lost Thermite because there's nothing reinforced. So
Glaz looks like he's beating a Meeting Hall push.
Yeah, it looks like they're moving up to that 2nd floor instead. Dokkaebi and Legion got into a little bit of a firefight, but neither of them got hit. Coming down the north stairs.
I'm surprised that there hasn't been a flank around a junkyard to try to dislodge the Doc. Maybe they just assumed he would move.
There's the hatches being opened in Meeting Hall.
Oh, unfortunately, the Legion just gave the position away.
They did. She's gonna get pinched.
Yeah, the Meeting Hall hatch is open, so the Legion has to...
Oh! Waffles takes out Blitz. Arak takes out Dokkaebi. Gets taken out subsequently by Glaz. So now it's just Monty and Glaz for the attackers.
So they did finally put flank around on the Doc.
Are we gonna see the smoke?
The Monty...
here? Interesting goo mine there. Glaz gets taken out, so it's just Monty now.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Are they going to push him? If all 3 of them push him at the same time, there's not much he's going to be able to do.
Yeah, but it's dangerous because if he manages to get a couple of lucky picks... Oh, but they flank him. This is a good attempt.
It was.
Interesting.
Nice wall bang from Waffles. It's what she's best at. I was seeing another Frost, an Echo this time from the defenders. Fuse on the attacking side. Now again, they're doing they may be doing something strat roulette related. So we don't quite know what the thought process is behind this.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
They of course took dorms.
Fuse is actually a decent pick on this. If the defenders expect a 6 pick away, and then the fuse is actually used on the kids' windows, that can sometimes
Attackers, the location of a bomb.
Yeah, it can work. And also, I mean, I don't know if they open that main window, but if they decide to close it, they can also be used to clear out that those frost mats and everything.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
No
Do they have
junkyard
the floor
spawns.
open under the big yard window?
Nope, but they do have a frost mat. 2 frost mats actually. Looks like we're seeing them coming up to the bedroom. Frost taking some shots at Monty, not getting any hits though.
Well, guess what happened? I had to stay out. I couldn't even get inside.
Oh, it's okay. You can. Oh, it looks like Blitz is going to be taken out by Vigil here. Very low.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, shit. They want me to play, but I cannot do anything. I'm literally being
Blitz.
dragged around. I'm so sorry, guys.
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
Okay.
Oh, and there goes Monty as well. Both shields down.
Looks like the fuse charge is not connected.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Attackers have not gained any map control.
No, they haven't. There's another fuse charge coming out. But is it going to work? It does down Entropy as Legion there. Blackbeard is still sitting on the
That could be
window.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Thatcher needs to make a push.
Yeah,
Ash gets
Thatcher is
picked.
dead now. There goes the Legion. So now it's just Vigil on low health, and then Echo. Rook is all the way in Attic. There goes Fuse. Blackbeard's the only one left, and he's just sort of creeping around downstairs.
But if this Blackbeard,
is he gonna hit that frost mat?
Shot the cam, so they may know he's there.
And he
the
got the
Vigil is
yokai.
maneuvering like he knows that he's there. Yeah, they know he's there. The Vigil is barricaded.
I wonder if we're gonna see the Rook drop in. There it is. He's moving very quietly. He might be able to sneak up on
I
him.
don't think the Blackbeard has any idea.
Ooh, we'll see. He's kind of watching this direction. He's
I don't
ready
think
for
the
it
Rook's
now.
gonna move quickly enough to be able to catch him.
He's only got 20 seconds.
I think the Blackbeard heard him.
Let's see if he
15
can see the
seconds
frost
to
mat.
go.
Oh, he's so close. He got it.
10 seconds
I don't think
to
he
go.
has diffuser, so... Oh, there it is. Well done by the defenders.
Yeah, that's a difficult position to be in with that side wall, with the wall above White Stars open, and then the Vigil also playing close. There's 2 angles he has to watch. There's just really no way to counter that.
Yeah.
That Blackbeard's strength is not a fight at that range.
Oh, I'm going back inside? Okay. I thought I was gonna have Iraq take over for that, but yeah, that's fine. That sounds fine.
No, it's just for the game since you weren't on time. It's fine.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm really sorry
But
about
now
that,
now
guys.
you can come and help us provide commentary.
Well, yeah, I'm watching it on the side while I'm also doing something else. But yeah, that sounds fair. So what was the pick and ban? Okay, yeah.
Pretty
Ash as a
standard
pick?
Ash. The Ash is definitely unusual, but the Maestro and Mira is banned. Mira was banned something like 95% plus of the time, and Maestro was like 75%.
Yeah, that's definitely
Defenders,
weird.
protect your bombs from
But-
being
And
defused by
Habana is pretty
attackers.
standard too.
Well,
The
the enemy
interesting thing
team.
is on Oregon, without the Thatcher, there's no way for Thermite main hatch in the.
See, the thing is, like, you gotta remember that Hibana is Waffles' name,
Bomb located by attackers.
but I don't know how it
Oh,
altered.
it appears the blue team's strategy is to open every inch of the wall on the site.
They also shotguns only.
10 seconds remaining.
This is interesting now. Holy shit.
This is not the site's not very good for shotguns only. I think kids' dorms would have been a lot easier to hold shotguns
Attackers
only.
have recovered
There's a
their
lot of
diffuser.
long angles, and
Attackers
all the
are
defenders and all the
moving
attackers
to the
have to do is smoke and plant in that door, and then the defenders really struggle to retake that site.
Yeah.
And also, most of the common spawn peaks that you would encounter somebody playing on that door, like from Red Tower or from the construction door at the base of Red Tower,
Mhm.
those are all very difficult with a pistol.
Yeah. And especially since the attackers have a glass with everything open, he's gonna have clear lines of sight.
I don't think,
Flamosaurus gets really lucky there. That arguably should have been a kill.
Very narrowly dodging that glass. But again, that just goes back to what you were saying of it, like the lines of sight, or that glass can completely cut the whole rotation between sight.
Well, it looks like
They do have a nice angle on from the top of White Stairs onto the locker room windows. You can see the shotgun hole is right at the head level. So someone jumping through that window can't really watch that angle very easily, but an attack or a defender playing on White Stairs can kill whoever's jumping through locker's window.
true. Seeing some shots fired, I think they're just opening some windows though. So far,
I will
no
say this
enemies
does
have
seem to
seen
have
each other.
this does seem to have stalled the attackers out quite a bit actually, and not really seeing a whole lot of burning. Like they're burning time, but they're not really using it for a specific thing. They're not really.
Yeah. Oh, Arak takes out Sophia as well as Finka, but they are planting, and the defenders have no idea.
Attackers are activating the bomb.
Oh, so Arak has a proper gun. Okay.
Oh, Alibi's going for the flank. Gets one.
Planted very deep. That's there's sort of two default spots, that door and then that deep plant. Usually people do the deep plant only if there's a window, because the
Doc takes out Glass. Only one left is Dokkaebi now.
if the defenders go for
Attackers need to protect the
oh, Arak
diffuser.
manages to take out Glass. Alright, so they only have one defender holding a close angle with the SMG-12, it looks like.
Oh, that smoke just got Doc killed there.
Defenders have disabled the bomb.
They got the
Yeah, that
disable
smoke's
there.
very dangerous. The Dokkaebi knows. The Dokkaebi's pushing to kill the diffuser. Oh, the Dokkaebi doesn't know. Okay, the Dokkaebi didn't push far enough. If the Dokkaebi, is it 7 or 5 seconds?
7.
I think it's a 7-second diffuse
Yeah,
time,
then
unfortunately.
if the Dokkaebi had gotten the current diffuser, it wouldn't have mattered even if she died. They wouldn't have had time to diffuse.
Yeah,
That's
that looks
unfortunate
like
for the
she
attackers.
tried, but she missed her shots.
Yep.
That was a pretty solid defense by Meme Team 6.
I mean, considering what they're doing, yeah, I'm. Nobody was really paying attention to the bomb site though. That's the only reason that plant was even able to get off.
I think that was part of their strategy, where using strat roulette, you know, it's a bit weird again.
It's possible, but now little Nubs are also going into kitchen. So let's see what they decide to do. I'm assuming they're going to reinforce things.
They might actually do that. Well, no, I'm kidding.
Just maybe.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I
They
mean,
might do it.
Considering that, you know, this Meme Team 6 is
Bomb located
being
by
a meme
attackers.
team and doing strat roulette, the game has not been too, you know, stupid. to say the least.
I think I need to tell Flamey to increase the difficulty range of the strat roulette.
No, we would prefer to see at least slightly competitive games, and so far this is proving
10 seconds left.
that a little bit. Cav struggling to get
5
the
seconds remaining.
drone. We've all been there.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers
Did they
objective
reinforce
is to
freezer
defuse
hatch?
the bomb.
They did.
Interesting that
Their
there's
strategy,
not an
though.
opening between A and B.
There
There's
is.
the only way to cross is through. Oh, there is now. Okay. Well, that
There's-
solves that. I was gonna
and-
say otherwise you're very stuck in front of the doorway.
Yeah. Oh, they left one wall in bathroom unreinforced rather. So,
Yeah, it looks like they run out of reinforcements.
I mean, Blitz is already inside. Looks like he's trying to get a sneaky shot through the drone hole.
Doesn't look like they have any knowledge of what's being there. I don't see any defenders in a position to challenge that.
Yeah, and there's nobody in
The
tower.
bandit is watching to challenge the fuse.
Yep, and Caveira's upstairs as well. There comes the first phone call. I'm not really sure what the defending team is doing right now. Sights are pretty much completely clear.
Yeah, there's no one holding A. There's one person in B that could challenge from the long angle.
This side wall is also not. Oh no, it is reinforced.
If the attackers realize what's happening, pretty quick for them
Comes
to
the yokai. It
take-
looks
land the door.
like Bandit might be about to peek here.
The bandits,
He's making a murder hole. Let's see if he can get anybody through it.
the Jaeger takes out the glass.
Echo's doing a decent job of just delaying that a little bit. They do have 3 shields. Blitz is still on the opposite
they
side of the map.
relay- if they
Oh, there
relay-
goes Flamey.
Information. Blitz is playing very safely.
He doesn't know that
Only
there's
a-
nobody on that side of the map. All
Only a
5
minute
defenders.
remaining, and the attackers. They have lots of map control opportunities, but they haven't really taken any of them.
Yeah.
I
Bandit,
don't think they've I think they haven't drone sight. They just aren't aware of how open the site is.
there goes
Monty narrowly
Blitz.
misses the whole thing.
Looks like they might be trying to rush in and plant now. Yeah, they're going for it.
Planning.
He's right next to him, but he doesn't know.
That is an
Attackers are
interesting
trying to get the
place.
melee.
7-second plant. The smoke.
got
the
it.
Smoke's gonna go away. Wow.
Unfortunately, Monty is not in. He didn't plant in the perfect spot, so they could just stand there and defuse. But they don't get it. It's just 1v1 now. Fuse has no health. This is a tense moment. I wonder who's gonna win.
Oh my goodness,
and
no!
there goes Fuse. Well done from the
Yeah.
Caveira.
The fuse played a little too aggressively. I think the fuse should have tried to rely on waiting for the
Defenders have disabled the
diffuser
bomb
attempt
diffuser.
and then push.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Successful.
she had Waffles had all the plays right there. She could have definitely just waited there for a couple seconds before actually pushing, because she had all the control in that time. But
Also-
the way she was being aggressive was unfortunate.
Also, it's possible that I'm not sure if she used all 3 of her charges, but she could have gone into the kitchen and placed a charge on the wall, the non-reinforced wall.
She'd used all
She'd used
3.
all 3. All right.
She used one on White Stairs base, the second one on lockers, and then the third, I think, on small tower.
Here we see a Yang coming out for the
Kids.
first time this game, as well as another
The
Fuse.
blitz there, I think the main reason the attackers push never really was able to capitalize on the defenders lack of defense of the actual site was the blitz. Basically, quite frankly, just spent too long holding angles. There wasn't really any drone work done by the blitz or by anybody else to confirm that the site was empty, and then once they didn't have that information, the blitz held angles and then wasn't able to just push from the flank. I think if the money was being played off nicely by the rest of the team, they were peeking around the shield, they were pushing nicely. They just got kind of stalled out. They needed that blitz or any other person to come from the other direction just to take the pressure.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah. We just saw their sixth round pick for Lion.
Lion Fuse.
We saw that work really well in the last game, so let's see if they can make it work
Minus,
this game. Minus you killing yourself.
Bomb located by attackers.
They think it bounced off the top of the server rack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Now, he's making a peephole right
of
there.
Of course, we were just talking about the lack of droning. It's possible that was part of their strat roulette thing, that they weren't allowed to drone.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Oh yeah,
I almost
that's actually
wonder,
a possibility.
I really don't recall seeing any of them get on a drone
Attackers
that whole
have recovered
round.
their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
It looks like they're all running around with their pistols at the moment. Of course, Alibi's Keratos is one of the best pistols in the game.
Okay, so strat roulette this time seems to be pistols.
Seems to have taken out the SMG now, though.
Taking red tower control.
No, they're using regular weapons now. Now we've seen Flamey play a very good Kivera in the past. Twitch gets an early pick on Alibi.
From the red tower window, or?
No, just right on the stairs.
It doesn't look like the attackers are doing great. They've already got control of attic. Although
Yang coming into
the
master
one
bedroom.
thing that could really hurt them is minus the Yang. They have no other push coming the other direction, and that Yang
and they have
should
no
be stopped
breacher.
in by that reinforced wall. Yeah, exactly. Without a thermite, the Ying can take control of that room, but she can't really do anything with it. And she's wasted 2 Ying charges, and she's gained control of an important room, but it's only important if you have a thermite.
Exactly. And their control of attic and tower is almost meaningless given they don't have a breacher.
Exactly.
Now there is nobody watching the 2 sites again, or the main window.
Oh, if
I
this
think both
Dokkaebi
teams have
drones the
major
site,
problems
if
with
this,
that.
yeah, if the Dokkaebi drones the site,
Oof, Lion takes out Calf.
I think the defense is about to collapse. They're being pushed from so many directions. I think the defense is going to collapse in the next 20 seconds.
Waffles is still on her drone.
Airag's down.
Gets taken out. It's just Pulse now. There's the Nitro Cell. Nicely done.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
There's 1 minute left.
But
and it looks
the
like he's got the
downside to that
shotgun.
the downside to that Nitro Cell is it makes it clear where the Pulse is.
Exactly.
Though there's only 2 ways.
He got another one.
Ah,
He got caught in the crossfire.
Yep, exactly. There's just with the shotgun, there's just you're limited in what angles you can challenge, and where you have to come up with those 2 stairs. You're out of luck.
I think that's a disadvantage for playing Pulse in some maps, just being unable to actually do that.
Well, and that site's great for Pulse in that there's every place that's plantable is also C4able.
Yeah.
But as a rule, usually you'll see attacking teams do a better job of clearing the first floor. Specifically, was the Pulse a 6th pick?
Nope.
Yeah, then you, especially since they knew they had a Pulse.
And we're seeing Finka and Lion on the attacking team as well as Dokkaebi. We definitely saw the toxic strat with Jackal, Lion, and Dokkaebi coming out that last game on the last couple of rounds.
Oh yeah.
They swapped out, I think that was Twitch for Thermite. And then Defenders got a smoke. They could get the win here.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
The attacking team is just unpredictable, so we don't really know what will happen.
Yeah. Just think about how different this match would have been if Mira was not banned.
Ooh, you're right.
Meeting hall hatches are being reinforced. That primary hatch is being reinforced. Once again, they're doing the, quote-unquote Mira strat, but they
Without
don't have a Mira.
I mean, it makes sense though, because it gives the smoke a place to play from.
10
It's
seconds remaining.
relatively safe and gives them a good angle for the gas canisters.
5 seconds
True.
remaining.
I've seen some teams pre-place a C4 behind the washing machine.
Attackers recovered the bomb. Attackers
Really?
ejected
You can
with the
toss it.
located
Yeah, you
bomb
can
and
toss it
defused
in that gap, and then because the default plant spot is on top of the washing machine, and the attackers usually smoke it, so they'll smoke it. They'll hear the C4, but they won't know where it is, and sometimes the attacking team just kind of has to go for it. You're out of time. You don't have any options.
Yeah.
So I think Slim Jim has played Monty or Blitz every single attack round.
Yes, he has. Monty specifically. And we're seeing kind of what we saw the last game where four attackers spawn. I don't know if he's seeing that frost trap, but 4 attackers spawn in one location and 1 is spawning in a different location. There's the first phone call from Jokobi. I don't think they realized that Monty is right there. They do now.
Monty has pushed so deep into sight with.
I think
no
he's going
back
for the
up.
plant.
He's sticking the plant.
He's gonna get smoked. Took a lot of damage from that.
He does have the line.
There goes Arak upstairs, but he does get the hatch open. That's actually going to be worse for the attackers than the defenders. Monty might get flanked by Rook here.
Attackers dropped the
Yeah, he does.
Mute
There goes
taking
Mute as well. So Diffuser is now deep in enemy territory. Vigil is right on top of him. There goes Vigil.
2v4 and the diffuser is going to be very hard to recover for the attackers.
This. Oh, and both attackers get taken out at almost exactly the same time. So first
Well,
game
and
is going to
that's
go
wrap.
to Little Nubs. At the end of the first game, very even scores across the board. Especially for the winning team, Little Nubs. Nice elite skin animation there. Now we will be moving to game 2, which is going to be played on Border? No, not Border. Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
Yep. All right, ready
Good
up.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG.
Hey, can we take a quick break? We kind of need to take a quick pee-pee break.
Make it very quick.
Real quick. Cool.
Getting a minute.
Guys. The
Switch teams. Oh my god.
That's the space bar.
And we are just waiting for Tape to come in and take his spot, his rightful place.
Yee.
So Slim, you need to change teams, and Waffles.
I am attempting. It's
I'm not
not
sure.
wanting
Yeah, there
to.
we go.
It just has to
Yay.
verify everyone wants to switch.
Do you all care if I watch Netflix?
I mean, that's your problem.
Okay.
What are you watching?
I'm gonna watch confession tapes.
I've been
Yes, I'll
watching
watch that
Bones.
Bones is
I've been watching a lot of Bones with my girlfriend.
We all care
Cool.
very much.
Thank you.
Ah.
Jacobs and Marini
All
here.
right. Ready up when you are ready.
Okay.
And then we can get game 2 on Clubhouse underway.
Hi, Tape.
At 5 readies on blue team, 1 ready on the other team.
Don't stop being mean.
I've been led to believe that I may be getting a little too aggressive with the.
We all
play
hate
with
Cole because he's being too cocky and he's going to force us to lose.
Oh,
Are we
yeah,
allowed to
yeah.
vote to kick a teammate?
I mean, you
Well,
can
we'll
if
see
you
about
want
that.
to.
Do it, you won't.
Let's just
Tape, I
play.
love you.
Tape, Flamey, I need you to ready up if you are.
Glad to
ready.
have
I'm
you
sorry,
here.
I just tapped back in.
Here we
Good
go.
game, boys.
Ah!
All right, let's see how the bands go this time.
I suspect Meme Team 6 will swap over to playing a little more seriously.
I believe they will as well.
Without ARAC, especially, whilst Tape Recorder is very good.
Glaz is the first
think-
band.
I think ARAC was a lot more willing to meme. Okay, yeah, so that's a pretty serious ban, especially in Clubhouse.
Yep, that's gonna make it basically impossible to plant quickly if they take the stock and bar objective. And there goes Thermite as well. Normally you see
so
teams
that'll-
banning Hibana on this map.
Well,
rather
so
than
for the
Thermite.
top 4 sites, banning Thermite is actually a really big handicap because there's those two. There's the construction
And there
wall
goes
and
Mirror
the
again.
cash room wall, and while those are obviously openable with a Habana, Thermite makes very nice convenient holes.
True.
And you can open both walls fully, whereas with the Habana you get one partially and one fully.
Yep. And final pick is Echo.
That's an interesting ban. I was expecting Maestro.
Yep.
I guess they did have a couple of defenders played Echo 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah. And he did cause a few problems for them.
Yeah,
Of
he
course,
actually
they are
really shut
going to
down-
Church and Arsenal first. That's
He
expected.
He really shut down the shield ops push. The Monty was pretty much crippled by that Echo, so
Yep.
it actually makes sense to ban the Echo.
Now we're seeing Buck to open up all the floors probably, as well as a fuse. Monty's coming out again. We saw Monty doing a lot of work in the first game yesterday.
I sort of expect a 6 pick off the fuse, keeping in mind that I'm about 10 seconds behind.
It's possible. So far, nothing's being modified. He is switching off. You called it. Going over to Twitch.
Yeah, well, fuse is just not as terribly useful on this map. There's not a lot of bomb sites that are very confined. It's not like Border Oregon, for example, where there's bomb sites that you can basically hit the entire bomb site with a fuse charge.
True.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Let's
Thatcher's
see
a
what they
little
do
bit
with
of
the
an interesting
reinforcements
choice.
here.
Maybe they're expecting a second floor defense.
Yeah. Could also be to get rid of traps. They look like they are walking around teabagging. I think that is their strat
Attackers
for
located
this
a
map.
bomb.
Strat, you must crouch spam the whole game. All right, I can approve of that strat.
They
they
are at least
reinforcing?
reinforcing this time.
Okay.
They're getting the
So it looks like
tunnel,
they're
they've gotten
getting
the
dirt
kitchen
and
hatch. Getting the
10
bar
seconds
hatch
left
as
before
well.
insertion.
Now, the last game, we saw
5 seconds left.
stock being completely unreinforced the entirety of the game, which was surprising to me. But nobody ever really took advantage of it except for the very first round. Everyone spawned over by garage to the east and the south, except for one who apparently went over by strip. Looks like Monty and Twitch are going to be coming into the kitchen. Nobody's really covering kitchen. Hibana's probably going to be opening this up and getting the hatch pretty soon. Cav is, in my opinion, not in the best spot behind the bar there. Oh, but Hibana gets taken out. That was a dirty angle. I didn't actually see where that was from.
Above, maybe?
Yes, it was. I
Yeah,
always forget that
to
Slim
open the
Jim
hole
likes
through
that
the
upper
armory,
angle.
Yeah. Yeah, Slim Jim plays that a lot.
Didn't even look
Usually
at the top
with not
floor.
that much success.
Yeah, but there goes
However,
Hibana.
it
That
is a
leaves-
little unusual to have the Maestro so far from sight. And while his cameras will be useful, his evil eyes,
Flamey
if
does
it-
not
if
know
it-
that Thatcher is right there, but it looks like all four attackers are trying to hunt down Slim Jim up top, except for Thatcher.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where obviously you need to deal with that roamer, because having a roamer that you haven't dealt with late game is a big problem. But ever since the rework, Clubhouse is really too big.
Twitch coming down,
It's similar
Flamey
to
coming
Bank
out.
now. You
Cav
can't
gets taken
commit.
out.
You can't commit to hunting a roamer like that.
Yeah. That was unfortunate timing by Flamey. She chose pretty much the worst possible moment to push out like she did.
Yep, right when they were all watching.
She had a great opportunity earlier to take out the Thatcher, but she wasn't really paying attention. Monty and Thatcher are coming into church pretty soon.
Doesn't look like they were successful in dealing with that
Attackers have
roaming
located a
Maestro,
bomb.
so that could really come back to bite them.
Yeah. Buck is doing a fairly good job of destroying those floors. Monty is in with the diffuser, but it remains to be seen whether he's going to attempt to plant or not. Tape with the
They
impact
have to
control.
kill Waffles. or
Tape gets
push
taken out.
Waffles back. It's a great pick on the rook there.
Yeah, Maestro's still way up on top.
Using their money really nicely there.
Alibi gets
to provide
taken
that.
out. Smoke is the only one left downstairs. He gets taken out as well. It's
And this is
4v1
going back
now.
to what I was saying of the roaming Maestro
seconds to go.
is
Oh,
very
there he
dangerous
goes.
because they really have no way to. He really has no way to rotate back to sight.
Yeah.
So there's just, especially late game like that, there's only two places he can come from, and honestly, most late flanks aren't going to be from garage because it's such a long angle. It's so easy for the attackers to watch it. You're going to want to fight over the stairs generally,
Exactly.
or go
So
on a hatch
after-
they open.
After that early pick, the defense kind of just fell apart. The Hibana loss didn't really prove to be much of a loss at all.
Yep.
Seeing Tate playing Blackbeard, who he plays quite often.
Blackbeard's less dominant on this map than on a lot of maps. Coastline is an example of a map where the Blackbeard is just
He is a
basically
god.
unkillable,
Yes.
short of runouts. There's almost every site has at least one window on Coastline where the Blackbeard can't really be challenged.
Yeah.
But on this map, the top floor has a couple of angles that a Blackbeard can work really well on, but most of the angles are such that someone wide peeking quickly with a 3-speed will be able to just shred the Blackbeard's shield before he can react.
True.
Attackers need to locate and
This is only like the third time we've seen an IQ picked so far in the tournament.
I think removing the nades may not have changed her play rate at a higher level. But I think for most players, IQ became a lot less fun to play.
Yeah. Although, I mean, IQ is not played all that often at below. Oh, that's unfortunate. Impact Nade hits both Legion and Maestro for quite a bit of damage.
That is unfortunate.
They
They
getting
have a
healed
dock,
back up,
but
though.
that's an unfortunate waste of the dock's
Yeah.
resources.
He only uses one,
5 seconds
which is
to
fair
insertion.
enough. The Legion didn't lose
The
that
Legion
much
will be-
health.
Attackers have recovered
Now,
their
the thing
defuse.
is, again,
Attackers are moving to
IQ
defuse a bomb.
played at higher levels, plat and above, that goo mine was just floating in midair. Her gadget actually gets used, but oftentimes when she's played at lower levels, the gadget itself is not the primary purpose for playing IQ. People pick her for her guns and for her grenades, like you said.
And the 3-speed.
And the 3-speed, so...
So once you remove the grenades, that really takes a lot of the appeal away. I don't think there's any 3-speeds with grenades now as a result. She was the last one.
That's fair enough.
We took it from Kappa Tau a long
Slim
time
Jim
ago.
does not know that there are 2 people in that room right next to him. Although somebody almost just got him through the window.
Yeah, if he gets pre-fired through that window.
Well, now he knows that at least one person is there because they've been pre-firing at him.
They don't have a whole lot of control of B from a garage push, and I don't think the attackers know that.
They don't. They're playing it very safely.
Attackers have
Oh,
dropped
there
the bomb.
goes Blackbeard. Although they traded.
Also haven't really used the Habana at all. I don't believe the Habana's opened anything up, actually.
Well, with that mute jammer there, it's going to be pretty difficult for her to open anything.
Yeah, that's where the Blackbeard would have come in use, is to beat that B window and try to take that mute jammer out.
Doc gets taken out. Now, Sledge is still on very low health. If I was this Ashe, I would actually enter the bedroom and then try to get a crossfire on Legion, but it doesn't appear to be happening. Valkyrie's still all the way down in the ladder.
Both of these teams, honestly, are really struggling with information. So you see the defenders have brought out a Valk, so they have a little more info. But both teams on attack are really not doing a good job of using drones at all. And as a result, they're frequently picking pretty difficult
Nice shot
head-to-head
by Valkyrie.
gunfights, not knowing that sites are open or whole rooms are capturable.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Slim Jim gets downed as he's jumping through the window.
That is unfortunate. So now he's in a dangerous spot. There's not really any defenders in a position to capitalize on that.
And there goes Flamosaurus. Is Waffles going to be able to pick up Slim Jim there?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, she's got the breaching charges, so she should be able to get in safely.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it looks like the Habana should be able to save the
15 seconds
Sledge,
left.
but they've only got 20 seconds. Honestly, if she goes for the pickup, they won't have time for a
10
push.
They went
left.
for the pickup, and they're pushing now. They're going to have to kill everybody, but Valkyrie's
seconds to
all the
go.
way downstairs. They're out of time.
Yeah, the defenders want this as long as the Valk stays hidden.
Operators, you are out of time.
I wonder if I mean, Meme Team 6, I wonder if they're going to start playing a bit more seriously now that they're 2-0, and if they lose this match, if they lose this game, they lose the match, so we shall see.
Yeah, it appeared that they were using serious strategies that round. Just the lack of droning and just kind of the lack of a cohesive push really hurt them. So usually, in my opinion, generally you'll see sort of a cohesive two-pronged push, or alternatively, if they know that the defense has been a little disorganized as well, you'll see sort of just like have one person try to push from every single angle, just to really just try to keep pressuring that disorganization. But they didn't really use their time well. They didn't really drone anything out. So when it came down to a minute or so left, they were forced to just take more and more dangerous head-to-head gunfights, and unfortunately they lost them.
Yep. We're seeing double trap operators on defense with Frost and Capcan.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
There really haven't been any rushes. Even in the previous map, there's been a couple of operators who went in solo sort of a little unexpectedly, but there's yet to be a committed sprint at the building rush. And obviously super high risk.
Yeah.
But it has the potential to really pay off because the stakes are so high, and well, relatively speaking, they're not really that high.
Relative to regular community activities.
Yes, because the stakes are higher, people tend to play a little more safely. I think that's why in the last couple games you've seen ARAC in particular be so effective, is because he's not been phased by those stakes.
Attackers
They've
recovered
been
the bomb diffuser.
focusing a little
Attackers
more
are
on the more super aggressive plays. And people just aren't expecting them because they're expecting people to continue to play smartly.
Defenders still haven't realized that there's a drone in A at the top of their cabinet, and the kitchen hatch is not reinforced. I'm
not
not
looking good for
entirely
the
sure why. Capcan was in there the entirety of the prep phase.
Is there reinforced? They're in first. Okay, they got stock hatch.
They got tunnel. They got
And they got
the
the
bar and
default
stock
church
hatches.
wall. Okay.
But for
That's-
some reason they
that's
did not
really
get
a-
the kitchen hatch. They might
That's
be
a
trying to bait something out.
big oversight.
All 5
the attackers
attackers
don't
coming
even-
in garage.
They have potentially two C4s on the defense, so it's possible this is a convoluted C4 bait, but it won't matter because the attackers are all in the garage. I think this pushes this. I suspect we'll see the first defense win, or the first defense win for this team, unless the attackers change the direction of this push.
I mean, they've already used over a minute, and they haven't really accomplished much of anything. 4 defenders still down on site. They're finally reinforcing the kitchen hatch now. Alibi might. I mean, if she doesn't get out of there in time, she might get taken out by this fuse.
The Fuse can probably hear her, to be honest. From the you
or
can definitely
Fuse
hear
might
that.
get taken out now. They don't know she's right there. Oh, that was too bad. 2 deaths on the defending team.
All right,
Tourney
well
gets the
that's
fuse
definitely the
charge.
change of momentum the attackers needed. They finally changed their attack to not be that single pronged push, and maybe it'll actually pull this up. They did get the C4 bait though, but a little.
3 attackers in blue that they are not aware of. Slim Jim is in a very bad location as soon as he walks out that door.
Frost is holding a really dangerous angle for that thing right there.
Well, she got someone.
Pushes that Frost is dead.
Now they're going back. There's all 3 of them are going to be in blue now. That's going to be basically reversing the work they've done so far.
Yeah, they've lost all that map control and they've lost that multi-pronged push. They've all, I guess, because they were just worried about pushing solo.
Yeah, smoke coming out to block off that door, and there goes. Is that Jackal? No, Jackal's still alive with diffuser. The Buck gets taken out. Zofia gets trapped.
15 seconds left.
Jackal's the only one left. He has diffuser.
10 seconds
Looks like he's
remaining.
going for the plant. There it is, but he's gonna get taken out as well. Wow. That was attackers had full control pretty much, and then they
So
kind of threw it away.
They did finally realize that they couldn't all push from blue, but yeah, then like you were saying, they sort of reverted to that plan very last minute.
First win on the board for Meme Team 6 this game. Seeing the Blackbeard and Habana coming out again from Tape and Waffles. Valk coming out again on defense. Cav for the first time for Lil Nubs. And then Blitz and Finka. I wonder if any of these are going to be swapped out in the 6th round. Or in the 6th pick, rather. Because we've seen them show the Finka and Blitz once already, and they've swapped. There's Cav being swapped out for Doc, Blitz being swapped for IQ. And this is going to be in the basement again.
That's a really interesting pick, to be honest, to use your 6th pick on a Doc, not conceal the pulse with the 6th pick. That's a very strange decision. Because the pulse on that kitchen hatch could have been so powerful, but the attackers will know it. You'll probably see the Habana rappel upside down on kitchen window to pop the hatch.
Possible.
Although I guess no one's done that yet, so maybe not.
I doubt it. They haven't seen that drone in kitchen yet, but Black Eye is gonna be coming out. She has
5 seconds remaining.
The attackers, if because they have that drone on them, they
Attackers
might
will
have the
cover the
intel to
bomb
realize that
Attackers are
a
moving
push
out
into
to locate
kitchen
a bomb and defuse it.
will 100% mean a C4 trap.
Yep. Hey,
Because
Meteor,
you
thank
have-
for following.
Potentially 3 operators with C4s. I didn't see what the bandit was using.
I can check. He's got a nitro cell.
Then, yeah,
Valk's
you've got
a
3
nitro cell.
C4s.
Pulse has a nitro cell. Everyone
Definitely
who could
not
have one will have one.
Kitchen.
Yeah, like you said, because of that drone, they should know that they're prepared for that, and also they know that there's a pulse. But it remains to be seen whether they actually do anything about it. Are we going to see IQ try to kill Pulse through the floor?
That would be very interesting. That's true. That could really do a number on a pre-placed C4 trap where they have that IQ. They could.
Yeah,
It's pretty
I
dangerous
now
though to
that
try
I
to
think
clear a
about it,
C4 as IQ because those floor beams are so bad about stopping bullets. And if they realize what you're doing right as you try to go to shoot that C4,
it looks like
pretty
IQ is trying to get the kill through the floor.
oh,
He gets him. He gets him. There goes Pulse. Now they can relatively safely. They're looking for the Valk cam right now. She's looking right at it.
They
but,
cleared the C4 or cleared the belt cam. I mean,
Hibana was just looking right at it, but they didn't pull it off. Here comes
interesting
the
that
nitro cell, I think.
Scan it.
I think Hibana's about to be taken out. Ooh, it misses.
Oh, that's unfortunate. They still have one more from the
is all the way
bandit, but
upstairs.
Bandit looks like he's going for a direct gunfight push. He's making a lot of noise though.
He's run away now. We got 4 defenders downstairs now, and then bandits all the way up on the roof, or not on the roof, but in the top floor. Was the first Maestro shot. I wonder where this IQ is deciding to go. Blackbeard.
There's only
and Ash
44
are in
seconds
this shot.
remaining, and well, the attackers have succeeded in opening the kitchen hatch. They have an open stock, and they really have no map control. This Ash in particular. There we go.
Being
There's
a
the
little bit too
downstairs.
passive, in my opinion. They've only got 20 seconds left now, and they're still
This is going to be a
droning.
desperation push. This is going to come down to who gets the lucky frags with the pre-fires.
Ash is sort of creeping in, opening that wall that we've seen used so effectively. They drop in. It looks like they're going to be getting the plant, but
5 seconds left.
I think it gets taken out. Ash gets taken out. There goes the plant opportunity, and that's the round.
Operators, you are out of time.
Yeah, those last second pushes like that, just the attackers didn't really do a very good job of covering the planter, and the planter was also kind of out in the open. I don't know. I don't think the attackers knew there was a person in dirt because they tried to plant where they had cover from church and from blue, but they were wide open to dirt.
Yep. They definitely did not do a good job of covering the Blackbeard on the plant. We're seeing
And that's just kind of
CCTV and
unfortunate though.
cash.
Is like there's just not time to communicate where they need to plant.
Yeah.
When you have to make that last second desperation plant.
I think that the Ash probably should have stayed at the bottom of the stairs, way back in the hallway, rather than opening up that hole, because that's how the defenders managed to stop the plant.
Yeah, that hole ended up working against them. When you're gonna make a desperate, I agree with you of a last second plant like that. You want only 1 or 2 angles where you can be challenged from.
Exactly. Well, it looks like Slumja might be switching off of Maestro. Yep, he does. He switches over to Smoke, and it looks like the Blitz is switching over to Fuse.
That's an interesting swap.
Yeah, especially for, I mean, obviously they don't know that it's cash, but it's not, there's not really, once things are reinforced, there's not really anywhere there that you can fuse usefully, except to clear some stuff out.
And most of those windows, honestly, are there's a lot of angles the defenders can have on them to the point where it's very easy to get killed as the Fuse trying to put that charge down.
Exactly. And generally, most of the time, they're going to be, those windows barricades are going to be gone 30 seconds into the round anyway.
Yeah. There's really been a complete lack of spawn peeking this entire game.
Yep.
Ever since ARAC swapped out for tape.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
before that
surprising.
there was lots of
Attackers
spawn
recovered the bomb
peeking.
diffuser. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
They are barricading that Alibi's, setting up that clone there and busted barricade. They all spawned over by garage except for one person.
I think most attacks have been struggling with trying to have a multi-pronged push.
Sledge is at 10 HP, and I'm not sure how. Perhaps somebody on stream can tell me how that happened.
The blue storage window's open. If you look at the window at the top of the stairs that go down to blue in that side room, that's open. So I bet there was a spawn peek attempt actually.
Sometimes you can't see player outlines through the floor. Now, Twitch did open up that hallway, and he's getting on his drone right now. Is he gonna know that Slim is there? Yes, but Slim's gonna get out as soon as possible. Oh, there goes Jackal. Nice job by Alibi to get him. Smoke is coming back up those stairs. I don't think Twitch knows that he's there. And Legion gets a kill on Hibana as well. Who did manage to open up that wall, though, on the outside.
This is a really bad site to have a numerical disadvantage on as the attackers. Because if they've used a lot of time and if it comes down to that last second desperation push, generally you just see kill trades and they're pretty severely down.
They are at a pretty severe disadvantage right now.
No real map control either.
Up, Smoke gets another one downstairs. I think Twitch was on her drone.
Yep.
It just leaves Fuse and Sledge, who's at less than 50 HP.
Well, and they're very split, and so if that diffuser gets downed, it's over for the attackers. They will not
That
be able
wall
to
is not
retake the
reinforced.
diffuser.
Waffles. Waffles gets taken out. So does Jaeger.
Wow, that's the momentum shift the attackers needed. That wall being unreinforced was such a crucial mistake.
It really is. Sledge is still very little HP. There goes Fuse, though.
Bomb located by attackers.
Smoke needs to get up behind him.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, that Sledge is on so little health.
He's pretty much out of time at this point. There it is. I mean, even if he managed to get kills, I don't think he had enough time to really get off the plant without.
Yeah, there was. If the defense realized how little time he had, it would have been very easy for them to just essentially wait out the plant attempt and then push during the plant attempt. Because by the time he realized that he had control of site to attempt the plant, he probably would have only had 1 or 2 seconds remaining, and then once that timer hits 0, the defense knows they can push freely.
Exactly. And hopefully that round ending teaches them a lesson about reinforcing that outer section of the wall, because that could have really hurt them.
That's really such an unfortunate oversight.
Yeah.
Because that collapsed the defense pretty heavily, and while it didn't lose them the game, it almost did.
Yeah, it did, and it was also a very slow reaction to it. We're seeing the Ella switch over to Smoke on defense. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like there was enough time. Blackbeard switching over to Blitz as well. Smoke.
Surprising that there's no breaching denial, no Jaeger or no Bandit or Mute.
Yeah. We haven't seen one since I think the first round.
Attackers need to locate.
Especially since they haven't brought a Thatcher, except maybe I think the first round they might have brought a Thatcher.
Yes, I think they did the first round. We're seeing Bedroom being played the first time this game, though.
So there's that softball and construction that's usually reinforced. I think between construction and cash, I mean.
Yeah, these guys are reinforcing that. They are not reinforcing that outer wall. At least not right now.
10 seconds to insertion.
They are reinforcing the bathroom wall. At least one
I think
section.
some teams see it basically as a.
Located by attackers.
There's no point to reinforcing that construction wall because you're going to lose construction and cash anyway, because you just can't devote the resources to hold that and hold the bathroom wall and the wall of the hallway outside bathroom. I think. Oh, okay, never mind. They did reinforce construction. Good.
Yeah, they eventually did it. As you were saying, they don't have breach denial, so this hallway is probably going to get opened up immediately. Smoke
Banning the
taking some
thermite.
pot shots at windows.
Banning the thermite has really done wonders at slowing down the attack on both sides.
It has.
Just not having that not having the slap the thermite charge down, set it off, and you have an open wall. It's really slowed down the pushes, I think.
Oh no, that Hibana charge wasn't placed in quite the right spot, so she only got 3 of the 6
Oh
on
no,
there.
the pellets didn't work.
It worked, but it's a much smaller hole than.
Two of them, yeah, and you don't get a proper you don't get a proper hole. You can technically make a crouch hole with one pellet, or with one set of pellets, but the placement's a little difficult, and the Hibana pellets are a little inconsistent.
Yeah, they are. That's why they just dropped it from 6 to 4. All 6 pellets needing to land to 4.
Right. Sometimes you think
on the
you'll
new
have a
hatches.
shot, they just break for no reason.
Now
they do have total sightline control of B, and there's no rotations. Well, there's a partial rotation in B, but it's not really a provide the defenders an angle. If they realize this, they can get a correct plan off.
Yeah, that's well. Slim Jim is droning right now. If he can get in here and turn his back to the Maestro, or take out Maestro, he's not on his drone. There goes Maestro.
Oh no!
He needs to. Oh, and there he takes out another one. He needs to get in and get this plant. There goes another defender. Doc is the last one left on site. Jaeger coming back up the stairs. He gets Twitch, but then he gets taken out by Hibana. Well done on the attacking team there.
This is a perfect example of the attacking team droned, realized that they had an opportunity to gain complete site control, and then once they did, the defense was just slaughtered trying to retake it. That's the first really effective well-droned push we've seen.
That Maestro probably should have been paying a little bit more attention, because he literally just got walked up to and meleeed.
Did the attackers open the bathroom wall? Or
No, the defenders did.
Oh, then yeah, that Maestro definitely needed to have had a camera watching that hallway or something.
Well, he had an evil eye in the weight room that should have been able to see in the hallway, and I thought he was on it because he had been firing on it earlier.
He was on his camera, yeah.
So he should have been able to see Monty walking in. We're seeing Twitch and Thatcher on the attacking team, so 2 anti-gadgets. Here's the breach denial with mute. Castle looks like it's going to be swapped out, though. Yep, he's swapped over to Pulse.
Yeah, with that sledge, there's not a whole lot of point to that castle.
Yeah. So I'm going to be guessing that Pulse is going to go sit below the weight room in the bar.
And on this
bomb
site, there's
as many bombs as they can.
not really any critical angles you can deny with a castle.
True.
Because the only places that would make sense to put a castle are like the doorway that goes from logistics into A site. But if you do that, you completely deny the defender's rotations from downstairs. And once you've done that, that's more of a hurt than a help.
Yep. Now let's see if this team decides to open up that bathroom rotation as well. They've only reinforced one section of the wall. They did get the outer wall of construction and the 2 inner walls.
5 seconds remaining.
Bathroom's still not fully reinforced.
Attackers recovered the
Jaeger putting a
Attackers are
ADS
moving out to
in
locate a bomb
bathroom.
and defuse it.
The partial reinforcement can work really nicely because then you have the guy playing in the shower covered from being wall banged. But
I just gotta say, I think it's a little unfortunate that the first round, since the first one, that we're seeing a Mute or Bandit, there's both a Twitch and a Thatcher.
Exactly.
They have 2 nitro cells though. Pulse is down in the bathroom. I hope he realizes that he can't
That's
shoot through
even
that floor.
Yeah, that's the hallway. Yeah. You can reach that. Gym, however, is breachable
Yeah,
from the
it
pool
is.
room.
Sledge over in the CCTV, and now he's jumped back out. Guess they were just making sure that that area was clear.
I think the situation. I mean, the teams are reversed. That the situation.
Are we going to
very
see a
similar
peek
of
from
if the
Jaeger?
Attackers.
We are, but he gets taken out. They were expecting that.
They were very.
And
prepared for
Mute
that.
gets very lucky there. And then he gets very unlucky.
That's an unfortunate. That's a very unfortunate loss of the pulse. That's kind of a unfortunate way to. Use
Attackers
the
are
pulse.
pushing in. They're planting on the B site.
I think the same situation happened. Of the attackers gained the intel
Attackers are
that he
activating
was
the bomb
undefended, and there's no rotation whatsoever. The attackers or the defenders have no way to recapture the site.
Yeah, that was one. Doc gets a kill with the shotgun. Let's see if Jaeger can make anything happen here.
They play from the long angle through the Havana hole. And I don't think the defense.
Ooh,
have
nice job by Frost to get that kill. I don't think they're gonna. They don't know that Dokubi's right there. Oh, I got him now, but she's out of time. I don't see any way this Frost can get the diffuser.
I don't think there's time to defuse. Leather's just barely, but if only if she starts
She's
right now.
she's just stopped in the hallway.
There's no time. There's no point in throwing it away.
Yeah. Just two claymores right there. I didn't even notice those going down. It is now game and match point.
Even once they switch to a slightly more serious strategy, I think Meme Team 6 has really struggled with capitalizing on opportunities.
Yes, I agree. They've wasted a lot of opportunities on attack, and they've made quite a few defensive mistakes that have led to opportunities for the attackers. Saying Fuse and Lion. Nothing too surprising on the defensive team.
We've seen that Fuse Lion combination a lot.
Yeah, only really today though. Your game and this game, we've seen it a couple times. The IQ switches over to Buck. It doesn't look like the defenders are going to be changing anything.
That's sort of an interesting
Defenders, protect your bombs
choice.
from being defused by attackers.
The site is shown to the attackers, correct?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, I wasn't
Because they
sure.
still have to protect it.
Okay, because like I knew the operators were.
I mean, you played it earlier today. I haven't played using these.
I don't
settings.
remember it. I don't remember it showing us the site.
Pretty standard reinforcements going up here. We saw earlier the stairs, this stairs wall that Frost is reinforcing right now, both reinforced and
Bomb located by
non-reinforced.
attackers. 5
In
seconds
the old
remaining.
days of this map, it used to be non-reinforced pretty much,
Attackers
you know,
recover the bomb.
90% of the time,
Attackers are moving to defuse
because
the
there
bomb.
was pretty much no way to hold the site without that. But now
Right.
with
Well,
the different
those-
structure,
the
it's a
roof
lot
hatch.
better.
Yeah, with the roof hatch and without construction, that room was pretty much unholdable. I would argue that Cash Room is a stronger bomb site now than the basement, because with the exception of that one hatch, there's really no vertical play that you have to worry about at all. Whereas in the basement,
We're seeing a
about
nade coming
half
out
of
from
every
Bug.
bomb site can be controlled by the hatch.
I wouldn't say it's stronger than
Oh.
basement, but it is definitely strong.
It's definitely viable, not a we have to pick this because there's no other site.
Exactly. Now they do have a mute this time, which is going to stop the breach for the moment. But as long as one person just peeks that window right there, they will take it. They take care of the jammer.
kind of an interesting use of a lion there. It didn't really look to me like there was anyone really in a position to make a play based off freezing the defenders right there.
I'm not really sure what Buck is trying to achieve right now. Mute is looking straight at that window. There goes the mute jammer. Are we gonna see Hibana open that up? No, she's moved to a completely different location. Looks like they're gonna try to open the garage wall. Fuse has not really done any Fuse things yet.
I don't feel like opening the garage wall is very important because it doesn't really grant you controllable sight lines. Like opening that north wall,
Attackers have
or
located
east
a
wall,
bomb.
sorry, of cache gives you an opportunity to basically lock down all movement on that site. But if you open the garage wall, it's still very easy for them to peek you from A through rotation holes or from the doorway.
We see Lion just taking out Jaeger there, but then he gets taken out in return. But now the attackers know that Mute is right above the stairs. Is Slim Jim going to be able to get a kill here? He's using the DMR.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
There goes the diffuser. Two Fuse and Hibana get taken out. Blackbeard is holding a very good angle all the way over there. He takes out Frost, but it's not going to help much at the moment. And they've only got 2 DMRs right now.
15
There is a
seconds to
Frost
go.
trap underneath that window.
The Blackbeard.
There goes
10
Buck.
seconds to go.
And that is the game.
Yeah, there's no way really for the Blackbeard to win that. There's so low on time with really only that one place he can push from. 3 fast defenders at close range. You're not gonna win that.
As another case of just taking things a little too slow and making the wrong decision at the wrong time.
Well, taking things too slow without using that time, because I've seen teams that will take 2 minutes and 30 seconds to drone and prepare, and then the last 20 seconds have 8 kills.
Good game.
But there was
Yeah,
a
good
plan
game,
for
guys.
those last 20 seconds.
That was
It
enjoyable.
wasn't a
Thank you.
situation push.
You're right.
That's
I
yeah.
don't think anybody heard that because people are
Gee.
talking. Thank you guys for playing. Good game.
Thanks for having us, man.
Of course. We'll see you next week.
That was fucking terrifying. You were
Yeah,
going to be the
my
cause of my
butt.
heart.
My butt.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will pick it up again next week. Have a good one.